Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to The Fire. So, a few days ago, I was casually scrolling through YouTube, as one does when you're avoiding all your responsibilities, and I stumbled on this video. It was the Godfather of AI giving this super intense Nobel speech. And I'm like, cool AI, I use that every day. Let's see what Grandpa AI has to say. He started talking about how AI is learning to solve tough problems using neural networks, how it could massively boost productivity if the benefits are shared. But then it gets real. He warns about short-term risks that are already happening, like echo chambers, surveillance by authoritarian governments, and AI-powered phishing attacks. And then he drops this. In the near future, AI may be used to create terrible new viruses and horrendous lethal weapons that decide by themselves who to kill or maim. They are no longer science fiction. At that point, I'm just sitting there like, wait, what? Because yeah, suddenly it didn't feel like Black Mirror, it felt like now. I just wanted to know when AI could do my laundry. But seriously, something about that video hit different. I wasn't just spooked. I felt this weird mix of fear, helplessness, and that existential dread you usually say for 3am thoughts like, what if I never find true purpose? Or did I leave the stove on in 2017? So yeah, that's what we're diving into tonight. Let's get real for a second. AI is evolving fast, like faster than we know how to deal with it fast. And while it's making our life super convenient, from playlists that read our minds to voice assistants that somehow understand our mumbling, there is a side to AI that's unsettling. And it's not just sci-fi paranoia. Legit experts like the one I mentioned are saying, hey guys, this thing could get way smarter than us, and that's never happened in human history. Think about that, we've always been the smartest species in the room. And now, we're building something that might outthink, outlearn, and outmaneuver us. And the scariest part, we might not even know what it wants, or what it could accidentally do. But the question is, what the heck do we do with all that fear? We're just regular humans here. I mean, I don't run a tech company. I don't sit on some AI safety committee. I can barely remember my Wi-Fi password. So here's the thing I realized. You don't have to be an AI researcher to make a difference. There are things we can do, small, human, meaningful things that keep us grounded while the world changes. Here's what I'm starting with. Maybe they'll help you too. First, learn the basics. Like actually understand how AI works instead of just reading it. Knowledge is weirdly calming. Turns out the more you know, the less monster under the bed energy it has. Second, question the doom. Not everything you hear in a scary video is 100% gospel. Ask what's real, what's speculation. Balance the fear with facts. Third, support ethical tech. Follow people and orgs that are working on AI safety. You'll be surprised how many smart folks are already trying to make sure we don't accidentally build Skynet. Fourth, talk about it. With friends, with family, with strangers on the internet. When we name our fears, we take some of their power away. And finally, take care of your mind. No, seriously, being overwhelmed won't help us fight back if things go sideways, but clarity, community, and calm, that will. At the end of the day, yeah, AI might change everything. But so did electricity, so did the internet, so did every huge leap we've ever taken. And humans, we are kinda awesome at adapting when we actually try. So maybe that fear I felt watching that video wasn't a bad thing. Maybe it was a sign that I care, and maybe that's where all good change begins. Anyway, if you've ever felt freaked out by AI or had a little existential moment about it, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're dealing with it. And hey, if this video made you feel seen, or maybe just a little less freaked out, send it to that friend who thinks ChatGPT is secretly plotting against them. Stay curious, stay human, see you by the fire again soon.